because that's gonna hurt your reputation. Because I already know the answer.
I love this guy. Don't cut this.
Don't cut this.
Very thoughtful.
Yes, very thoughtful. Today, I would like to introduce our special guest, life expert, dating expert, sport expert,
Kinda.
Mr. Mustafa.
Mr. Mustafa, welcome to the Diverse Brew. It's
Thank you.
good to have you. It's been a long time coming.
Should I call you dating expert?
Life expert is good enough.
How are you, lad?
I am fine, I guess.
Your guess?
Yeah.
Why? What's going on?
Nothing much, man. I don't know. You know how it's going. It's hot here now. I love the beach. I love going to the beach. But I can't go to the beach every day. I have to go to work. I have to make money in order to go to the beach.
In order for you to go to the beach.
Yeah.
Such a dilemma, right? It
You
is
can't
when-
just go to the beach, right?
Okay, do you go alone?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Most of the times I don't. Most
I
of
go
the
with
times
friends.
You go with friends. I'm not gonna ask you personal questions. Maybe later, but not now.
Feel free.
So, yeah, Mr. Mustafa, now you need to tell us a bit about yourself, what you're about, what you believe, your hustle, your lifestyle, you know. We know much about you, but I'm guessing there are a few people who want to understand you more, you know, on what you do. And I believe that you're going to help the people watching this podcast because you have experience in this land and you are the right person to come to, you know, to know about even during your work, your hobbies, all these kind of things.
I am a manager in a sector of an investment company actually called No More. It's a real estate sector. They do multiple investments, of course, restaurants. They do inshaat, like they build buildings, real estate, multiple things. And they try to do marketing to bring students to universities here in the island.
As far as I know, it is about one of the biggest recruiting agencies.
Agency.
Yeah, we like to believe so. It is, kinda.
I mean,
You know, but the market here in Cyprus, it's not like you have a lot of competition. Some, yes, but yeah, kinda the biggest one, right?
you do
now.
have a competition, but what I know about your office, other than other offices, you have a lot of branches.
Yeah.
Here in other countries.
Yeah, we have in multiple countries, like we have in Dubai, we have in Turkey, and we have in Morocco.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, while it was still on that note, I read an article about the decreasing number of students coming into the
Yeah.
island. How far true is that? This is from the source itself. Since have you guys faced a decline from the previous years to now?
Look, it depends.
I'm talking about this year, especially.
If we're talking about, like, if we look in the past years, for example, in the Corona year and the one following, there was a very small number of students coming here,
Yeah.
right? Not just students. No one was coming to the island. Anywhere in the world, basically. But after that, there was a big wound in all trades. Restaurants closed. Almost 70% of businesses failed because of that, right? After that, the numbers started going up. You know, new students coming from Morocco. And then now,
Why especially from Morocco?
because it was sending, there was around 7,000 students from Morocco in the island. And this is a big number for this island, right?
Yeah, and I wanted to ask about some countries maybe that were affected as well, like Sudan, there was a war as well, Palestine, which other country as well, Ukraine.
Part of me believes that wherever there is a war somewhere,
Yes.
Cyprus attracts that.
Exactly,
Group of
actually. Yeah, exactly.
I don't
You know,
know.
So does that make your job much easier?
When
you-
wars happen, kinda. I don't want to look bad saying that, but kinda. No, look, I don't do students' business
Yeah,
or
I know,
anything.
but
This
you
is
have-
not my sector, but
but
I
you-
know
yeah, you
that,
have a better
for example, when
understanding.
there was a war in Ukraine, students, Moroccan students that were in Ukraine,
Yes.
had to leave and came here, right?
Yeah.
So this was for the benefit of this country,
Exactly.
all right? And then when there was a war in Sudan, students had to transfer from Sudan to another country, which was Cyprus, because, you know, studying here is cheap, the university's accommodation is...
In comparison, yes, it is.
Yeah, in comparison. But you look at accommodation, living, it's kind of expensive at the moment, you know, accommodation.
And it's becoming more expensive with time, actually.
It's becoming more expensive here. It's becoming more expensive to live anywhere in the world at this point, but here specifically is getting out of hand. I guess because they don't have systems that actually watches the prices here. I don't know, because you enter a market and you find something for 50 TL, another market 70, another market 100. No one cares, no one is watching, so anyone can put any price tag on anything and just sell it.
At some point, I really like sometimes make fun with some market people that I know. I tell them like, why don't you write the prices in different currencies? Like, don't write it in Turkish lira, just write it in euro and dollar. It is much easier, much easier for us to get used to the prices because, as you said, like it increases day by day, and it depends on the market.
Yeah.
So yeah, I kind of believe that. But don't you think it is more like greed happening?
I'm not trying to find reasons for them. I'm not trying to say that what they are doing is right. I'm just trying to make sense out of it because it's crazy at some times.
To be honest, what I see is this. Yes, there is inflation happening.
Yeah.
And the
But it's
pros-
not only in Cyprus. It's in the
Exactly.
world, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you see
is true.
inflation also in other countries like the States, Europe as well.
Yeah.
So imagine us buying stuff from Europe and other countries because you know this economy is solely based on students, tourism, and what else?
And
That's
tourism is not going very well from what I see
At all. At all.
See.
recently. Yeah, I think. But hey, the people here are very nice. This is something to look up for. They
Yeah,
are
it
calm,
is.
they are chill, they just want to have fun, live their life,
Live
get
the
by
chill
their
life,
days.
slow life.
You don't find angry people going on through the street, no one shouting,
No,
not
not
at
at
you,
all.
not at anyone else, nothing disturbing, no traffic.
So moving on to what you do now, since we were talking mostly about students, how has this also affected the real estate sector as well? You know, selling houses, buying houses, renting out houses. How has that affected your work, like, you know, for the past years compared to like now?
This is a whole different story. Because, you know, if we were saying selling houses, it does not really depend on students.
No, I'm not talking now, since
Yeah.
you say that you are based in real estate.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to ask you. Like, how has that affected? Like, how has the economy affected your work? That's what I'm trying. If people
The
are not
prices got up, and the prices of rentals, let's say, the prices of selling apartments, the price of just building a house right now for 1 meter that you are building, yeah, it is way more expensive than before. Before you could have found a 2+1, for example, for what, for 40,000 pounds? Now this is just double the number,
Starting
all
price
right?
is 80, 85.
Yeah, you were talking, the lowest you can find is 75, 80. This is the starting number. And then you're going up for a 2+1.
But
This
see-
is crazy.
as you're saying that the prices that you're saying
It's
compared
just inflation.
yes, I know. The prices that you're saying compared to other countries as well, I think it's a fair price. It's much cheaper than other countries.
Yes, it
For
is.
example, now, if you cross over, I don't want to mention names, for the 85, you can't even buy a 1+1.
But it's been like this since ever in there. Salaries, everything in life, even the bank loan is according to that price. In here, things don't match. Things don't add up.
Kinda,
For
yeah.
example, if you're a normal worker in here, normal employee, how much is the salary if you want to convert it to pounds? Tops, 800 pounds. If you click £1,000, that's amazing. So if you go, you know, no one here has enough money to go and buy a house as like cash payment all at once. So in here, they have to go to the bank. And if you take a loan of 10 years, that's what they usually take. You need 3 salaries to live and pay that house off. So now it is physically or financially impossible to own a house in here.
But before, like you are also in the real estate
Yes.
sector, as you noticed before, it would be like much easier because they were given like mortgages and all these kind of things, or maybe most Cypriots, when they build for their kids as well.
Yes.
So by the time you get married, you already have a house. All you just have to do is just to work to maintain your
Not
life.
everyone
Yes.
is this
Not
fortunate. You can't just think that
Not
all
in this
Cypriots have
generation.
the same
the
situation.
generation before I'm
Yes.
talking about,
Yeah.
you know, at least you find their kids, they have 1 or 2 houses, you know.
Exactly.
But now the problem now lies with the generation that's coming. When you look at it and say they're affected by people coming from outside to come and buy houses, because those are the contractors don't care. The contractors only want to sell to who has money.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
see, they don't care if it's a citizen or if it's someone else.
Foreigner, they don't really
You see, and for you guys, I think it complicates your job
Selling. Yeah.
because as
And the
I've seen
taxes
or
are high.
as I've witnessed, it is more challenging to sell to a local than to sell to a foreigner. For example, I'm from Syria, okay? I want to buy. I would rather go through you because I trust you
Yeah.
than to get scammed by some.
Surprisingly, no. Yeah, like that, not that nationality you picked. Because let me tell you something about Syrians, my friend, or about Arabs generally. Look, I'm an Arab. I'm proud.
You see, how to
I have to do this.
His eyes lit up.
I'm a proud Arab, okay?
Yeah.
I am proud of who I am, where I came from, but I fucking hate this thing we have. As Syrian, I would go to my Syrian friend and I'll fucking drill him with questions, consultations, and everything.
For free.
For free, of course. Everything I can get for free, I will definitely take it. After I got the whole idea about the system, then I'll go to you and buy it from you. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I've been helpful to you. They're like, oh, I found a better deal. And when you check, no, it's not a better deal. They just wanted to screw with you. I don't understand why.
So what's the logic?
He knows this
behind
for a fact.
Let me tell you something, all right? We are raised to be smart asses, all right?
That's, yeah.
Yeah. Like, you should get something for a lower price always, or you are getting scammed,
But he's saying
all
that
right?
he's saying that you're not getting for a lower price.
It doesn't matter. Someone else from another country is probably not lying because we know that my fellow Syrian is probably lying, all right? This is how we think. It's programmed inside, all right? In our brains.
We have a saying, it's a little bit dirty, I'm gonna say it. The foreigner's dick is always tastier, we say.
Why does everything to do with you guys have to be gay?
Yeah, I don't know. We always say it.
Nothing wrong with
How
some
do you say
dicks.
it? Abdurrahman, you have to censor it. How do you say it?
I can't say it, my mom is watching.
Okay,
My mom
Mustafa, how do you
would
say it?
accept it if I say it in English, but if I say it in Arabic, she'd be like, nope, that's not okay.
How do you say it? Who will censor
I don't
it?
know who's watching, but زب الغريب أطيب.
That's how we say it.
In English, it was easier to say, to be honest.
It's softer. You know when you tell someone English, "Fuck you, bro." They're like, okay. That's true.
So yeah.
Mom, don't watch this.
So moving on to the next thing. We're gonna
My hobbies.
yes.
You know how I go by my day.
No, just recently I've started seeing you like, you know.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. It's coming in my ears.
Where are you? Where are you, my friend? Can I
think-
ask you something? I'm really sorry to interrupt. How many selfies do you take per day?
I don't count.
I cannot count.
No, but let's say around, not selfies, photos, because I take on the mirror, you know, to take the full body. Anyways,
That's a selfie.
you know, if you're going to the gym, you are going to become kind of a narcissist at the end. And that's fine, that's fine. Just love yourself, you know. It's fine, totally fine.
Mr. George, what do you have to say about that?
Why not? I mean, see, self-love. When you go to the gym, you see your body going nice, but you have to take pictures, man. You have to.
I know, right?
You just have to take pictures.
30 photos a day.
Self
So,
love.
okay, what do you want to achieve with the photos? I just want to understand.
Women.
So,
I got
good
you.
point.
Women.
Yeah, no, let me just be for real here, all right? It is just to show that it is actually not easy, all right? Because a lot of
Mustafa,
people...
come on.
No, let me say that. No, listen. Linda, listen. No,
Mustafa, come on. Just
Really?
Mustafa. Okay, we'll get to that, okay? But start off
Just to record the progress. Right?
No, I'm being for real here, all right? It's really not about women, all right? Because I believe that you can, it's here in Cyprus in general, or you are living somewhere where there are a lot of students, a lot of people that are open-minded, going out in having relationships, going out with girls, not relationships, whatever. It's not that complicated, and you don't have to have muscles in order to achieve that. All right, this is what I think personally.
What do you
all
have
right?
to do have?
money.
No,
Long money.
I believe that you have to have a sweet tongue. Really?
Bro, a sweet,
You
it's
just
joke.
be a good talker.
A sweet
man.
tongue can only take you that far.
That
We
far
can-
is enough.
Like, no. Sometimes
I don't know what you mean by that far, but that far is enough.
No, I don't think so, bro.
let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
I asked a couple of females that I know, let me call them friends. I was like, okay, let me be honest. It's like, it's obvious. When we guys see a muscular girl or fit girl, we look. I'm like, oh, damn, that's a good body. So I asked the girls, if you see a fit guy or a muscular guy, do you look at that guy and you're like, fuck, this guy is hot? Most answer was like, no. They are built different,
Yeah.
not like us.
Yeah, they're not like us.
My Instagram begs your pardon.
Okay.
I mean, you heard it here first. You heard it here first. Oh my God.
I'm kidding.
No, you're kidding.
Don't
Okay.
edit that out, please.
Yes.
like that.
Yeah, going back,
Yeah.
I just want to show that actually working out and getting a good body, it's not an easy process, because a lot of people think, hey, we just saw him a year ago and now we're looking at him and he has muscles. He must have just, put
So
something.
how long
do
have you been
something.
going to the gym, like consistently?
Consistently 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah. But I've been going to the gym for 7 years.
For 7 years.
1 month
Oh,
you
no,
go,
yeah,
2
yeah.
months is not, 2 months is yes, 1 month not. And then, but consistently 3 years.
3 years.
Why did you say goddamn?
That's a long time.
What's a long time? A long time you don't need as a Nigerian.
True.
All that you need is
Yeah,
3
you
months.
can have better genetics, like being African. Better genetics by default.
So, your biggest hobby, I'm guessing it's gym.
Yeah.
Second one is collecting girls.
Bro, I'm not asking you.
I'm answering on his behalf.
This guy is my friend. He knows I'm a good guy. I've never been out with more than
50 girls. He's like,
this is wrong. Please don't put that. Anyways,
Okay, so has it been easy to mix your personal life and your professional life? Like, you've graduated. What did you graduate in?
I studied multiple things actually. This is interesting.
okay.
Let's go.
Yeah. So I started off by studying in the medical school for 3 years.
Okay.
Mhm. It was not fun.
Obviously.
Obviously, yeah. You can ask any medical student, they will tell you how fun it is.
Yeah.
Not. And then when I came here, I studied, I think, I don't really remember. It has to do with electrical engineering or something. I think. Electrical engineering, managing something, I think. And then I changed and I studied civil engineering. Yeah, it was, let me tell you this, all right? Changing majors because I did not make the decision myself. It doesn't matter what you study. Now, at my age, I look back and I say to myself, it doesn't matter what you study, right? You know what matters is just to make the decision yourself and take responsibility for it. Because back in the time, I did not make that decision. In my country, it is sacred to be a medical student. If you got high marks, and I got high marks in the high school when I finished high school, my parents were like, just try studying it a bit, maybe you will like it. I didn't. And then you can study whatever you want. I don't know why I believe that, but I was supposed to travel to Germany.
Okay.
And study, I think I wanted to study IT or something because I was fond with PCs and computers and stuff.
PC games.
Yeah, games basically.
I remember a couple of years ago, like 5-6 years ago, I was sitting in a restaurant and Mustafa was just chilling in there. And I don't know how the conversation took turns. And he was like, oh yeah, I had an exam today. And I was like, how did you do? He was like, I didn't go to the exam. And I was like, why? He's like, I don't like this major. As simple as that. And then I met his brother and his brother was freaking out. I'm like, are you freaking out because he didn't go to the exam? He was like, yeah. He's just like, he woke up and he said, I don't want to go to the exam. That's how much he loves that major.
I think for all the parents watching right now, you really, really, really should be careful by not imposing on your children on a decision that will live with them for the rest of their lives, because it will affect that. Try to hear them out, to listen to them, and make them make the decision. You can help them. You can give them a bush somewhere. It's fine. But don't impose a decision on them, because they will be like, I did not make that decision. Why would I go through all those hardships?
We had a full episode talking about this, and we totally agree. Click here to watch. A full episode, literally, talking about how you are not supposed to decide on your son's behalf. Like, if Sammy comes up at some point, they'd be like, I would like to be a stripper. I'd be like, let's go. Not stripper, actually, but yeah. Let's go. Male stripper. So,
Yes.
So, yeah, mixing hobbies and work, personal life and work life. I think when I started working, when the first time I was out of the university, and I was still going to the university when I started working, right? I started thinking, I can't do this for the rest of my life. Waking up every day, going at a certain time, going back at a certain time. I can't live like that. I thought that it was impossible, all right? And I really hated it. But then, year after year, I just got used to it. And now, if I don't go to work, I feel empty. I just got, but it's a routine thing, like going to the gym. It's the same thing. First 2-3 months, you are going to be like, I can't do this for the rest of my life. This is insane and impossible. Every day I have to go. I have to feel the pain in order to get the gains, and no pain, no gain, you know?
Yeah.
And for what? Just to have a good body, a little bit of gains every week? Insane. But then you get
It
used
becomes
to it,
your
you get
lifestyle.
addicted to it. It's the routine. And if you don't do it for a day, you feel like you're empty. You don't feel achievement. It's about feeling those small achievements every day, you know? Every day, you do those certain things that make you feel like you achieved something every day.
Amen.
And this is what life is about.
Preach on, brother.
It's different in your case because what you do for a living is a personal and family business. So when you're working harder, you're growing yourself or as a family business. It doesn't apply on people doing 9-to-5 jobs for a company. They don't have anything to
I have
they
an
are
answer to
replaceable.
I have an answer to that.
Go ahead.
I believe that whatever you're doing, even if at the end you're getting nothing in your hand, like no money at the end. After 5 years of work, you just lived by and you did not save any money, but you grew, you progressed. If you actually worked hard, you took out of this experience the experiences you had, the what do we call it, the acquaintances you made. And when you go out, you may be capable of doing this business by yourself later. You may be capable of, I don't know, even being a manager of another place. It's not lost.
That's for someone with your mentality. That's not everyone. For example, if you work in a construction company and you are just a drafter, what are you going to achieve after 10 years? Nothing. You're just a drafter in a construction company. Are you going to be able to open a company on your own? Nope. Are you going to be able to do a different position? Nope. You're just a drafter.
You know, but what you're saying, like, you make it look like that people can change and can't build up from nothing. But we have a lot of examples of people going up from nothing and achieving things.
Yes.
It's about mentality and
exactly.
planning for the future.
Exactly. A lot of people
Not-
don't have it.
What I'm thinking about is finishing work, buying my drinks, my food, going back home, eating, sleeping, going to the work next day, and something is going to change in the end.
And that's the 95% of the people.
And you're just doing the bare minimum at
That's
your
the
job.
95%.
All right? Most people do the bare minimum, but don't expect to grow if you're doing the bare minimum. And you're expandable at the end. I see a lot of people saying, hey, go to work, do the bare minimum, because those companies are greedy or something. Go back home and go on with your life like that, because no one deserves your hard work. But at the end of 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, all right, what did you achieve? What did you learn? Nothing new. Are you actually important? Because, you know, the company will look at you and will be like, this guy did not grow, he's just doing the same thing for years.
What are you
If
bringing
they
to the
need do
table?
cuts, they will just think he's expendable. They don't do charity, right?
Yeah.
And doing the bare minimum is not something that I advise
Yes.
at all.
That's why I said what you said in the beginning about you're working, you're growing, you're achieving something, you're building something, which is amazing. That's the 5% of the people. The other 95, some of them, I'm not going to blame them all. Some of them are not capable of doing it. They don't really have the capacity. I've always thought that it is a choice. I've always thought that people don't want to build something. They don't want to grow. No. It's just a capacity. People cannot. Some people honestly can. I don't want to throw some examples. You know them, and you always tell me, don't call out people online. But I know names. Some people did not have the
Let's
capacity.
talk about government employees.
I mean, look, let's wanna go to, you know what? You know what? Let me, you know what? Let me bring you an example. I go to electricity company.
You'll find them.
I go to electricity company to pay bills. I swear to God, I'm so glad that I don't work in there, because their job is you give them the account number, they just type it down, they fund your fatura or bill or whatever it is. For example, it is 950.
Yeah.
It is as simple as that. You give them 1,000, they don't even have to fucking do math. They write 1,000 and the system tells them, oh, now you have to pay them back 50. So they're like, oh, 50. Zero IQ.
And they get good money for it.
They get fucking good money for it. You see? But
why not?
I mean, I just can't. I just can't. No, throw me outside to the street. Let me work my living soul out. But I don't know.
It's mentality.
It's
entirely based.
I think you're just like on a moving train. You can't turn left, you can't do, everything is the same. It's like a routine. And this, I think, lowers your IQ as well, because you don't use your brain, you don't exercise. Like going to the gym, you can go to the gym. I've seen some people going to the gym, but they'll work out maybe 15 minutes and chit-chat 4 to 5 minutes.
Yes.
And then when they see people that are gaining, they'll be like, see this guy, he's gaining some weight. But bro, we're all going to the gym.
Genetics.
We're all going to the gym, but you are working out 15 minutes. It's the same. When you go to work and you don't use your brain, you don't exercise your brain muscles, you can't think outside.
Same weight,
as he said,
Let me tell you
9:50.
something from my experience, all right? If you go to the gym every day and you don't watch your food intake, you could be losing muscles and fat and become very skinny because you're not eating enough. And if you're eating too much and unhealthy and you're not watching it, you could be gaining fat and getting fatter even though you are going to the gym every day. It doesn't matter, all right?
There's like factors.
There is a balance to the things you do, and you should be smart about them. You can't just be like, okay, I'm going to the gym now, I should be fit. No, you should have a plan. A little bit. I'm not saying that everything in your life should be planned. No one lives like that, all right? But just put a little bit of thought in it if you want results, right? Small goals, as I said, every day, small goals.
S for specific. M for measurable. So Let me throw in one last thing. This is something that I always wanted to ask. It's a hypothetical question for Mustafa mainly and specifically.
I am scared.
Two questions. One follows the other.
Yeah?
Do you think you achieved? Do you think you're successful?
I'd like to think so.
That's a good answer. Let me
I'd
hit you with the
like to
second question. Do you think you would have achieved more or less if you were female, not a male? Take your time.
Knowing you as a female youth.
I've never thought about myself being a female before.
Well, give it a thought right now.
So, wait, let me just live the situation.
Let me imagine myself as a female. I know I would. Fuck, I would be a bitch. I know that. I know that. Look.
And what would you achieve doing that?
Oh, bro, the things that I would have achieved. Thank God I was born a man. I'm still a man. Otherwise, I would definitely be a bitch. Definitely.
For anything to get the bag, honestly.
Bro, I would just do this. I want that.
Exactly.
I got it. You know?
Bro, if I was a woman too, nah.
My only
Sometimes I wonder how you guys think.
only fans.
It's true.
I am
Would you
wondering
get
right now.
Yes. 100%.
My
Life
only
would be
fans
easy.
account would be blowing.
Bro. And I'll open it the moment I turn
No,
18.
let me just come the other way here, all right?
Let's go.
I think I wouldn't have achieved the same if I was a girl.
Let's go.
And let me explain. Let
Why?
me explain.
You would have achieved
Alright.
more.
Because it's actually in some points easier for a female in life, but most points it's not easier. And especially that I was born in Syria, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not like we have a lot females. I'm talking in the tongue of women right now. We don't have a lot of rights in the Arabic countries, for example,
Give me one.
right? Like if let's say you are born in a conservative, strict family, all right, and you want to go out and work, would that be allowed? No. Let's say not conservative. Let's not say that. All right. If you are just a normal woman in an open-minded family and you are living, let's say here in Cyprus, yeah, and it's considered kind of open-minded and stuff. Yeah.
It is open-minded.
Yeah. Okay. And you want to go and work, and then let's say you wanted to be an engineer that builds buildings, and you went to the site and you want to tell them that you should do that, they will look down at you and they will not listen to you. Why? Because you are a woman. You know, the workers there, they will be like, what can a woman tell us? Like, really? Okay, I've seen that happen in a lot of places. In general, if you look at managers, you will find that most of them are just guys in companies. They are not women most of the times. Specifically, I don't remember here in Cyprus the last time that I entered a company and the manager was actually a female. So I think, in my opinion, that it doesn't necessarily mean easier or harder. Conditions define easier and harder. In a certain condition, being a female may be helpful more, and in another condition, being a male may be more helpful.
That's a really good answer.
Thank you.
You just should.
To avoid getting cancelled.
Yes.
You know what they say? You know what they say? When people start going to the gym and they start getting bigger muscles, their brain cells die slowly and they become dumb. All right? And at the end they turn gay, all right? We did not get there yet. All right? But you should be careful before going to the gym. Just consider that. But I'm not that stupid yet. We're getting there.
Not yet.
Not yet.
You know, this was like the whole marketing scheme before. If you watch movies, if you watch advertisements in the 1970s, 80s, 90s, they would just, even the early 2000s, they would just show you that people with muscles are just dumb. And a lot of old people believe that. Like my dad would keep telling me, Mustafa is going to the gym, yeah, so he's getting stupid there. They call it, when your blood is not going to your brain, when you need blood going to your muscles, it will stop going to your brain or something like that. And a lot of old people actually believe that because of all the marketing that
The
was
controversy,
done.
yeah.
But now it's different. the people who work out are actually healthy and
Nope,
good and smart. It was not like that before, and
Yeah.
it's crazy. It's all marketing, and just people watch the TV, right? And they would believe whatever they see.
I mean, just this guy, Terry Crews,
Yeah.
one of the brightest people that I've ever seen on media, and the guy's fucking muscular. He is very talented. Like he reads a lot. He designs furniture. He designs houses and everything as an actor and as an athlete. Just very educated person. So
I think it has nothing to do with brains.
yeah. Just
And I have another thing that I needed to say from the point before. You know, IQ is not constant. You can actually get
lose it
insights more,
or gain more.
make it higher, gain more, or lose.
If you work for a governmental job, you lose it.
Yeah, this. Please don't hate us. I don't think they understand English anyway in governmental jobs, so we're gonna be fine.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're not getting deported, right?
I hope so.
So
Governmental jobs, but not the police. Policemen are very smart.
Yes.
they are very
Yeah.
smart. Yes,
Very,
police
very,
very
very
smart.
Everywhere in the world.
We love you, Abby.
So, closing message.
Huh?
Closing message.
Closing message.
Yes. Give us with your. If you squeeze your life and you come out with like tiny. Why are you laughing? Tiny advice you would like to give to people.
Okay. So I will try to put it in one phrase.
Let's go.
It's two things, all right?
One.
The first thing I learned when I was younger, if you don't love yourself, no one can love you, all right? And this is a fact. You should start by looking inside, finding the things that are attractive in you, that are good, and just seeing them, all right? And loving yourself more, taking more care of yourself. And this is very important. Now, the second thing, I forgot the second point. Probably because I go to the gym.
Go ahead.
The second one, yeah. You should just, every day, I said it before in this podcast, I will say it again now, all right? Every day, you should just put a small goal and achieve it and feel the fulfillment of achieving something, feel happy about it, and then the next day, achieve something. Every day, small things, and then after 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, how many things have you achieved? It will just pile up. You will progress, you will be more. It doesn't matter where you are, if you are working in a job, if you are an employee, if you're going to the gym. Don't try to get to the top of the mountain directly, just one step at a time, and at the end, you will be just surprised by the progress you have achieved.
Give me a small goal you set recently and you achieved that.
All right. So, by small goals, I will tell you, actually, they are very small. It doesn't have to be big. So, for example, the first goal that I get in my mind when I wake up, I need to go to the gym today. This is a small goal, but I'm doing something useful, and it's actually, on the long run, will give me good results. In my opinion, for someone else, maybe like, oh, he's big or something. The aesthetic differs from someone to another.
Yeah.
Another small goal would be going to work, right? You could be just the idea of waking up, going to work on time, doing something useful in work, and then coming back home. This is a small goal. You can have another small goal, like today I want to be nice to someone. Just silly. It's okay.
Nice.
If it makes you feel good about yourself, then just do it. As I said, on the long run, smaller goals pile up and give you big results.
That's something to live with.
It's just something that I've experienced. And you know, talk and words sound cheap and not meaningful when you just read them and like you open Facebook and you find those sayings all the time, or Instagram. But when you actually live it and feel it and understand it, this is when it will be, oh wow, this is what it meant.
It's a fine.
Very important.
Drop the mic.
You forgot the fourth thing. You forgot the fourth thing. So the fourth thing
Yeah.
tell them the fourth thing is watching Diverse Brew.
Yeah, watch Diverse Bro. Those guys are actually super cool. Yeah.
Yes, let's go.
And one more thing, anime is cool. Watch it.
This is something I agree.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay.
That's
So-
my
Mr. Mustafa, it's been nice having you.
It's been nice having me here too.
Next time.
No, I mean talking with you was nice, Mr. Ives. Thank you for having me. I love that very much. Now let me tell you something about those guys, right? I came here, we were supposed to meet at 9 and
Okay.
talk, and then they kept setting up the place for 40 minutes. I love them so much.
The perfectionist issue. That's the thing.
Probably.